Congratulations on your marriage.
Thank you.
I'm assuming this is your new wife?
Yes, this is Johnny.
Hi.
So tell me, how are things going at our state's capital?
Well, there is actual movement, moving forward, and I think what has been the imperative is we're going to make some tough cuts, and we're going to try to extend what is the tax rate, current tax rate, for another 4 years, and the combination of that can balance our budget, not over the next 4 years, but this year. And so I think what's really encouraging is to be done with the smokes and mirrors and enabling and cheap tricks and borrowing and get to solutions. And so I'm encouraged. I'm really encouraged.
So are you totally just buying off on Governor Brown's plan? You're just embracing that 100%?
There's plenty of pain in that plan. There's plenty of parts I cringe at, but the alternative is much worse. The alternative, of course, would mean cuts to education, and I think that would hurt our economy and our kids in the long run. So this is the best thing that we have in front of us. It's going to be tough. There will be people hurt by it, but the alternatives are worse.
What are you going to do to make business better in California? Because we are just losing companies all day long, every day, because our regulations are so intense, and it's really a big deterrent for businesses. What are you going to do to fix that?
Well, myself, I'm doing a green jobs bill, especially on green waste and food waste composting. It's one of these examples that over-regulation actually is inhibiting something that's good for the environment, but also creates jobs. And so we're trying to really navigate clean air, federal regulations and state regulations, trying to figure out a way to make business owners able to permit these facilities that are vital for our solid waste problems and also vital for our protection of our environment and vital for creating jobs. I also think that it's one of these things that the time has come that we've got to have a plan to not ding the purchase of manufacturing equipment twice. We're one of the only states that charges sales tax on the purchase of manufacturing equipment. We need to grow our manufacturing sector, not inhibit it. So I would say those are two of the things that we need to be doing.
Let me just ask you a personal question. So you're just married, and do you have any children already? No children. So are you going to start a family then?
We'd like to someday, but just not yet. I think for me, I want to be a very engaged father. I want to do at least 50% of the lifting, and that's not possible with the pace that's happening in the state capitol right now. So maybe at the tail end of the time in the assembly, but not at the beginning.
So what's next after the assembly?
Hopefully being her house husband. But who knows?
Okay. Thank you, Das.